He'll get this up to the 29. So here come the Dolphins now as they get set to take over on offense. As we take a peek at their versatile quarterback, the Hawaii native and former Oregon Duck, Marcus Mariota. They'll start out here with a jet sweep. And he's got some space here. Odell Beckham Jr. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. The very first play from scrimmage. How about that? Talk about setting a tone.
And people always talk about doing exactly that in the first 5 minutes of the game, the first offensive and defensive series. Who's going to gain an advantage? Well, we saw exactly what happened there. The tone was definitely set by the offensive team.
McManus's point after is good, and it's now a 7-0 game. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And it'll come out to the 25 as Raymond will elect not to bring it out. So here the Cowboys now ready to go on offense for the first time. They'll be led out by the MVP of the National Football League in 2018, the former Texas Tech Red Raider, Patrick Mahomes.
And the tendency for most of these guys is to want to match things right away because they have a lot of confidence in their talent too. They just saw a big strike against their team, and you know they're thinking to themselves, I can get this back right now on one play. Well, if it's there, you take it, but otherwise, just go ahead and calm your team down. Run the offense, get things going, and see how things settle in.
Another try after the first down sack. Mahomes, he's got his man. That's Ertz downfield. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. He's going deep for Brown. And he's got it inside the 10. A big play here for Dallas. 53 yards.
I think this defense was still trying to recover from that last play, so you wonder if they were ready for this one. You have to imagine their defensive coaches are yelling out to get focused, because if they don't, more plays like that will result in giving up points.
Line of scrimmage, again the 4-yard line, 2nd and goal. Here's Mahomes to throw. This is caught. Touchdown, Cowboys. Trey McBride with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Cowboys are able to match the opening drive touchdown against them with one of their own. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and we are tied at 7. So that drive spanned 5 plays. And it was capped off by a touchdown reception from Trey McBride. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. Fields it right around the goal line. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19. So Miami coming out for their second drive.
Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Under a heavy rush, and down he goes.
Quincy Williams worked his way back for that sack.
So that time, Charles, quarterback helpless really in the pocket in the face of a pass rush like that. They were on him instantly. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. And the defense coming through on 3rd down, a loss of 7 to bring up 4. The Dolphins will send out the punter now. And no room for error here as his first punt comes from deep in his own end zone. And taken right at the 35. A big kick there. We'll call it 56 yards on the punt. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. Second drive forthcoming here for the Dallas Cowboys.
A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due, because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
Yeah, because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football.
From midfield, here's Mahomes. He's going deep for Brown. This is caught inside the 15. A big play here for Dallas. 47 yards.
When they've needed a play this year, he's certainly been the guy to deliver it. As this season has gone on, he's been awfully consistent and sometimes spectacular.
Got his tight end. That's complete. That's McBride. Touchdown! Trey McBride. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Cowboys have moved out in front. Tucker with the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7. A drive there of just 4 plays.
And it was capped off by a touchdown reception from Trey McBride.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
From the 6. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive. Well, these guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right?
A pass for Sutton is intercepted. Picked off by Adrian Phillips. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Cowboy defense has a touchdown. Tucker now to add the point after. It's good, and it is now 21-7. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick 6.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Taking it about the 1. And some good special teams coverage as they bring him down just outside of the 15. And now this offense comes back out onto the field. Remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick 6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick 6 and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
It's Dolphins football here as we begin the second quarter. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. Mariota now. That's caught by his tight end, Dawson Knox. And a healthy gain of 8 here. They double their workspace out to the 16. On 3rd down, Mariota. Dancing to his left. And he's going to lose a yard or 2. Taken down behind the line. It'll go in the books as a sack and a loss of a yard. But more importantly, it leads to 4th down. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. A 40-yard punt, 5 yards on the return. And they will take over 1st and 10. Good starting position for the Cowboys here as they come up 1st and 10 on their side of midfield at the 47. Throwing now is Mahomes. The Dolphins get there this time, and they bring him down. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. Another try after the first down sack. Mahomes. This is caught at the 20.
And he's going to be brought down at about the 16.
big plays are starting to become the trend here in this first half, and everything that they've tried has worked. And there's another example right there.
Operating from the red zone now, Mahomes. And he takes it inside the 10 to the 8 before he's out of bounds. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be second and a couple. Henry up the middle. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. And now we're going to get a stoppage. A member of the Cowboys shaken up. The medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside. Now here's Mahomes. Touchdown, Cowboys! Trey McBride on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Cowboys take a 3-touchdown lead. Tucker able to connect on the extra point. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Miami set to take over. They're down 3 touchdowns to this point, needing to put something together as they have it 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Throwing is Mariota. He's got the hook up to Odell Beckham. And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
Mariota on 3rd and 2. And this is going to be incomplete. Problems on 3rd down so far in this first half. Relatively small sample size, but they're now 0 for 3.
And the average in the league, somewhere around 40% on 3rd down for offenses. So what's the answer to this? Either convert them or don't get to 3rd down in the first place. Get your big chunks of yards on 1st and 2nd down.
It's a 40-yard punt, 6 yards on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over. Here comes Mr. Hollywood, Marquise Brown, leading out this offense. He's been really good in the yardage category, yet to hit the end zone, however.
A minor blemish against him right now because the work he's doing catching the ball, in some ways he's helping serve as good ball control because the big plays that he's making have really helped out his team.
Absolutely. They're winning on the scoreboard here in quarter number 2. Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Mahomes will try again on 2nd down. This is caught. It's Brown. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. Mahomes now on 1st down. Zach Ertz has it complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. And that one off the mark behind him, incomplete.
You've always been very good about checking my math. Am I correct? That's the first time that it's been incomplete when they've thrown it to him?
Yes, he had caught every other ball coming his way.
So they feel like they've got something really good going there, and they're going to continue to go there until the defense makes an adjustment and takes it away.
Well, they finally made an adjustment there. We'll see if they can build on that stop. Now a stoppage here as it looks like we've got a Dolphin shaken up on the play. So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside. Touchdown! Trey McBride on his way to a historic performance. 4 first-half touchdowns. And the Cowboys are able to add on to their first-half lead. Tucker with the extra point. And the rout is on here in this first half. That time a 6-play drive.
And it was capped off by a touchdown reception from Trey McBride.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
Miami's offense set and ready to go. And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive. And they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, and this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. To throw is Mariota. Steps away. Man open. He's got it complete to Cortland Sutton. The Dolphins going to take their second timeout as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Throwing, Mariota.
This one swung out to Montgomery.
And he's got this down a yard or two shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. They'll throw again. Mariota. And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Mariota now from the 50. Works right side into the hands of the tight end Knox.
And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line.
Now Mariota. And he's caught on his sideline, but he's not going to have a 1st down. They say he was out of bounds, so a big call there. That brings up 4th. Now the Cowboys are going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. That's running out of steam, and it won't get there. He left it just short, no good, and they will remain well behind.
And now 2 problems as I see it. First, you missed the kick, which granted was a long one. But second, you set the other guys up with great field position and enough time to maybe get downfield and get a field goal attempt of their own.
Throwing on 1st down is Mahomes. And that is incomplete.
We know he has a lot of confidence in his arm and likes to force it downfield, but the coverage was tight there. Fortunate that wasn't picked off.
To throw again on 2nd down. Mahomes. He's going to take a shot at the end zone. Why not?
Yeah, this one incomplete. Oh, he couldn't hang on to it in the end zone, and that's one that'll haunt you. And now it brings up 3rd down.
And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far, but on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Final shot before the half from Mahomes. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Past the halfway point of the season and now past the halfway point of this game. We skip halftime and get right back to the action. Set to begin the 3rd quarter.
Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3 alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
The Cowboy offense set to go to begin this 3rd quarter. And it's hard to imagine that the first half could have gone any better for them. So what's the approach here in the second half?
Just continue to play smart football because they got the other team down and they feel good about the position they're in. The obvious thing people would say is just keep attacking, but I think you also have to be smart about it. Avoid turnovers. That's about the only thing that can derail you at this point. Attack, but make sure you take care of the ball.
And the Dolphins rush gets home. Down he goes. Going to need better protection here. 3rd and long following the sack from Mahomes and company. They'll set up a throw. This one complete to his fullback out of the backfield. And he will have a Cowboys first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Looking to throw is Mahomes. Locates Ertz going across the middle. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. Now a stoppage here as it looks like we've got a Dolphin shaking up on the play. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. Mahomes now to throw. It's complete to Brown, right side. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. And they're going to speed things up here. Mahomes going to throw. And he will not make it back to the line of scrimmage as he's going to be taken down. The sack cost him only a yard. It's 2nd and 11. And a dangerous throw there as that's knocked down and incomplete. A long way to go here on 3rd down for the 8th play of the drive. Now Mahomes. This will be caught inside the 10. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. They'll try and run for it with Henry. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Derrick Henry, his 11th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Cowboys take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. So here are the Dolphins now. They get ready for their first possession of the second half. Play action now. Mariota. Blitz coming, and down he goes. It'll be a loss of 7 on the sack, and it brings up 2nd. Another try after the first down sack. Mariota. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Now the pressure comes, and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. Looks like a 9-yard loss, and it also brings up 4th. The punt team on now is from their end zone. They get it away. It's fielded at the 45. It's a 43-yard punt, a return of 5. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10. Just shy of midfield at the 49. To throw, it's Mahomes. He's got a man. It's his fullback. And he's going to be taken down at about the 33. They're going to hurry back to the line now. Mahomes now on 1st down. Wide open receiver, complete. And he's brought down inside the 20 at the 18-yard line. He's got it. Touchdown, Cowboys. Reggie Gilliam, an 18-yard touchdown grab. And the Cowboys have taken a 6-touchdown lead. Tucker with the extra point, and the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Out comes the Miami offensive unit now. They get set to take over.
Well, we're still in the third quarter, so there's some time to kind of clean this up and make it look more respectable. Now, a win, that's probably gone out the window, Charles, but I don't know. Do you look at this as a time to just improve and maybe start to look towards the future?
I think you have to find something to play for, something to grasp onto until the clock runs out. But, Brandon, we've been around this game a long time. This is an outlier. You don't get many blowouts like this no matter how the game looks on paper going in. This one has turned out to be everyone's worst nightmare realized.
First down, here's the run to Montgomery. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Now Mariota. It's Knox, the tight end, making the catch. That'll give him 8 that time. And 3rd and 1 now. 1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. On 3rd and 1, here's Mariota. Steps away to his left. And that's going to be too high. Out of bounds and incomplete. The Dolphins will send out the punter now, as he'll come on for his 5th kick of the night. And the kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline. And this punt sails over the sideline. And the spot, it looks to be right at the 25-yard line. On first down, Mahomes. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. So the incompletion, and now it's 2nd and 10, again from the 25-yard line. Throwing now is Mahomes. He's got a man, complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Now here's Mahomes. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Here's Mahomes to throw. Touchdown! Marquise Brown, 36 yards. And the Cowboys are closing in on a 3rd straight win as they widen the gap further here in the 4th quarter. Well, when coaches come into a game preaching total team effort, CD, I think this is the type of ball game that they're dreaming of. It was pretty apparent early on that they were clicking in all 3 phases. It's been fun to watch.
Yeah, sometimes in the NFL you end up with matchups like we've been watching here. And when you go back to the early drives, you can just see that one squad was on a different level in this game. Safe to say, we have been disappointed in watching their execution throughout this contest.
A fairly short kick from the 14.
And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. The Dolphins offense now working their way back onto the field.
Remember, they have won 3 straight, but getting to 4 straight does not appear to be in the cards as they are in a big 4th quarter hole.
Mariota, that's taken in, complete to Reynolds. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a 2nd and just a few inches left. Mariota now.
Oh, and that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
The Dolphins on 3rd down. They're struggling. 0 for 6 thus far. They're looking at 3rd in the nose of the football. And he completes it to the tight end, Knox.
And he is going to have the Dolphins 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Mariota. That is caught. Josh Reynolds. Trying to tiptoe the pylon, but they're going to say he stepped out at the 1-yard line. And they'll turn to the power game to try to get in. And he takes it into the end zone for the Dolphin touchdown. Taking it in from a yard out. And the Dolphins get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this fourth quarter deficit. Extra point from McManus is good as they make the score just a slight bit more respectable here in the final quarter of play. The drive summary that time, 5 plays. And it ends with a 1-yard touchdown run. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. Taken in at the 3. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The Cowboys offense heading back out and ready to go again. Well, they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard, but they've scored on 3 consecutive possessions, 3 consecutive drives, and I'm sure that they would like to keep that streak going here and continuing to pour it on.
And things have gotten that way in the NFL, haven't they, partner? Because in the old days, people would, they'd get off the gas a little bit, right? But now, people continue to accelerate. But we'll see what they decide to do as they come out for this one. But the way this game has gone, they've got to be awfully happy with their execution overall. After the sack on first down, Mahomes. He's got a man complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. They'll set up to throw. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. He'll look to throw. Got a man that's caught at the 6-yard line. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. It's a gain of 35. So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They've got it 1st and goal in a game that appears to have already been decided. Now it's Mahomes again. Escaping the pressure right. This will be caught once again by Brown. And inside the 5 here before he's out of bounds right at the 3. A lot of effort there for just a 3-yard gain, and now 2nd down. Interesting, Mahomes wants to throw it, and it's caught. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. Tucker now for the extra point. Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. So the drive there took 6 plays. And it was capped off by a touchdown reception from Trey McBride. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Fields it right around the goal line. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20. Miami set to take over. We said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first. Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow. Buying time to his... And now off to the races down the right side. And he's across for the touchdown. Too little, too late, but he does get in for 6. No wonder you're grinning. You just beat me in our fantasy league. Indeed I did, my good man.
And a decisive advantage became even more decisive. They already had the win in hand, but they keep pressing the tempo, and they pile on with another touchdown reception.
Would you consider that touchdown a reward to all the tight ends on their roster for their effort today? Not just running their routes, but all the time they spent in the trenches, laying down blocks, doing the little things to help that offense succeed. And for doing all of that, they definitely want one of their tight ends to get a touchdown to really seal this blowout.
Pretty clean and simple there. Just 2 plays. The long pass resulting in the touchdown on play number 2.
From the 6. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
So out come the Cowboys now as their offense gets set to take over.